Yo, 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 yo.
What it is?
Yee.
Bridge and Dub P.
Buzz TV. What's that video was doing?
What's
Y'all
good?
gonna know what it is in a minute.
Man.
Yeah, so we're gonna make this one
Shout out
quick.
to Don't Flop. You know what I'm saying? Major event going on. We got 2-on-2.
Oh, this is 2-on-2.
DNA and K-Shine versus Hunting Bullets and Charron.
So this is not really a recap. Slight recap. It's actually
Reaction.
and am I wrong?
Yeah.
Within that.
Tell
So
rap, am I wrong?
yeah.
So if you haven't heard by now, Charron put hands. Well, no. I guess K-Shine put hands on Charron. Slapped him during the battle. So we want to talk about, is he wrong for putting his hands on Charron?
That's a bar. A little bit.
Now, first reaction, I'm sitting here like, man, K-Shine have done it again. And I watched the video. What you think when you saw the video?
Okay, when I heard it, when you told me, I was like, oh, not again. But then, I seen the video, and just to give you a quick recap how it goes, Charron came out, he had a little skit he was doing. Somebody was doing that beat, that little beatboxing beat, and he had a prop. He had a prop gun, toy gun in his head. And, you know, he's pointing at him, he's rapping, calling him, you know, an F-boy or whatever. And then, I guess K-Shine didn't like that. Or he was playing around, I don't know. He slapped the gun out of his hand. So Charron smacked K-Shine's hat off. Now, I think, I can't speak for all people, but I know my probably first reaction would have been the same thing as K-Shine. K-Shine slapped the dog mess out of Charron.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Now, Charron is nice. Shout out to Charron. He's one of the best out there. But don't get it twisted. Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Don't get too comfortable up there. Yeah, I know it's all fun and it's, you know, and it's battle rap here to put on the show. But don't think you're going to try to, because I feel this way. There's some people out there, let's say if K-Shine wouldn't have did anything. You know, Charron would have smacked his hat off, let it go. Maybe Charron would have went back home, like, oh, I'll punk K-Shine. So, and it's just that, you know, you don't come from where he come from. And where we come from, we was taught, you know, even, you know, our elders, our moms, grandparents, don't play with guns, don't act like you gonna shoot people.
Yeah.
And the whole time as I'm looking at that little skit, I'm looking at K-Shine just looking at the gun. I know you know it's not real, but you don't play pointing guns or none of that. I'm talking about a water gun and a water fight outside. So, you know, I probably would have reacted the same way as K-Shine. I'm not saying K-Shine's right for smacking the gun out of his hand, though.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, you know, if he would have put the gun to him, you know, that's one thing. But I mean, they had the whole warning sign. You knew it was a joke. I'm not okay with that. But then at the same time, y'all know I've been hard on K-Shine about violence on the stage. But at the same time, there's pressure points.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Charron would have hit the bib of the cap, you know, try to knock it off from the front, then, you know, I think K-Shine may have been like, yo, don't do that. And it might have been, you know, a little pushing match. But he hit him in the back of the head. He smacked him in the back of the head and knocked the head off.
But because he could have hit his head, so I don't know if he really did, but he actually swung. It wasn't like that.
Like
if
he had hit the brim
he swung
in
hard.
the front, it would have been something else. But to hit him in the back of the head, look, for those of y'all that don't know, man, like, I know, especially in today's society, cats don't fight as much everywhere. So for those of y'all that don't know, there's boundaries that you don't touch. You can't touch a man's back of the head. Like, it's just a reaction to swing. Like, it's just a natural reaction. Like, I actually kind of got to defend K-Shine. Like, I've been hitting the back of my head and I turned around swinging before I even knew who it was. Because it's just a pressure point. Like, that's a dead reaction. Like, bam.
Like, mama, dang.
You know,
No.
the back of the head is something that we don't really play with. So
Or none of that. You just need the space. Now, I don't know how, you know, maybe K-Shine could have, kept composure and not knocking a gun out. But I don't think K-Shine meant any ill will intent. I'm not making no excuse for him because he kind of smiled after, like, we smacked that gun out of his hand. But then Charron really swung at his hat. I'm not saying he was aiming for his head, but he swung.
The problem is, though, is K-Shine is a repeat offender. So Charron also got to know who he's dealing with. But I think his pride getting the gun knocked out of his hand, like, honestly, like, getting the gun out of his hand was already embarrassing enough. Because if you got a gun in your hand, like, real life, you got a gun in your hand, you ain't supposed to be able to smack it out your hand. Like, you soft if they smack it out your hand. Like,
you see, shout out to Charron, let's say, and K-Shine. But I get the feel about Charron. I don't know, maybe Charron, like a lot of people out there, don't condone bullying or anything like that, but maybe he was bullied a lot and he wanted to show, I feel like he get too comfortable.
Yeah.
Not saying that, oh, we should be able to go up there and perform, but it's certain things you just don't do. I don't believe he would do that, especially at in a URL crowd. Or maybe even, or not overseas. Yeah. I think it'd be a little different, but I kind of, I'm a little with K-Shine. I don't know how I feel about him smacking a gun out of his hand. I probably would try to keep composure with that. Yeah. But as far as getting your hat smacked off of your head, you got to get smacked right back. That's how I feel.
Yeah, it was a give and take there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Jazz the rapper. Salute to Chilla Jones. John, everybody reporting on it. Salute to y'all for getting this out. But how do you feel about violence and contact in battle rap, period?
I don't like it. I don't condone it. People's money get messed up, and not just the people, money in the battle rappers, the entertainers that's out there that's putting on the show, is even the fans who's there that pay all this money to be there and they time out to watch these battles and everything. So I definitely don't condone it, but really, before all that, we are people. We are men first. But so if we learn to conduct our way in a professional manner and still be able to put on the show, I'm all for that. So I mean, it's cut and dry for me. I'm not with the whole battle, and everybody knows. Everybody talk about like how big their gun is and shooting that, and that's all dope. That's why I like hearing versatility, not all just gun bars. But I do not condone violence at all, but I do condone respect. Yeah. And I don't condone disrespect. Yeah. And it should be dealt with accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that, man. There's certain lines that can't be crossed, but it's up to the battle rappers, man. Like, y'all gotta really have more respect for what you're doing, for your craft, for your professionalism, just for the whole jail, the whole, for the people you competing with, you gotta have more respect for them, man. Like, so, with whatever you say, whatever you do, and even this fighting outside of events and after battles, you got the Big K and Math, and then you got, the stories about Rex and everybody fighting, outside of events and people getting pissed. Come on, man. Like, if y'all really for the culture.
Yeah, let's cut that out because really, and then the next step, and this is what we don't want to get to industry. Yeah, we want everybody to get their money and everything. That's all cool. But the next step, what's going to happen? Okay, put it in his contract, in the contract talk. Yeah. Or you can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this, can't do that. And then it's taking the essence. It's taking the life out of battle rap. So, yeah, man, we ain't going to stay long on that, but.
We just heard also, man, before we get out of here, Old Red got into it with a fan.
Yes, I don't know too much about that. I don't know what was said or nothing like that. But people can't just come up to you disrespecting you too.
That's true.
So I don't know the whole situation, but I did hear somebody came up to him and said, I don't know what was said because I'm a blackout too. Somebody said the wrong thing to me. Yeah,
but the problem is as a culture, and I'm not blaming on Red, but I'm saying as a culture. The battle rap community the battle rappers have set the stage that violence is okay. So now you sit there, you got these fans thinking that they can approach you and say these things and condone the same violence that you acting on stage. Y'all gotta clean this up, otherwise it's only gonna get worse.
I feel you. And some people taking it to not too personal, like you said, what we say. Okay, we don't say everybody talk about killing each other's moms and they cool after. Now you can't. Everybody's still entertainment. Mm-hmm. So you actually living what you rapping about like that. Ain't nobody tripping on it like that. And it's up to us to set that tone. That's why it's still cool to show. First, I didn't know how I felt about it. You know, when they acted too friendly on stage. Yeah. But still put on that show. But don't kill the culture with the nonsense. And if you have to put all that in the contract, just I don't want to get too like Hollywood and stuff. Yeah, you know? Yeah. But yeah, y'all, if y'all feeling this, please give us a thumbs up, comment,
subscribe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, get the mop bucket and clean it up.
At BuzzTV70 for the Twitter.
Yeah, hit us up on Gmail. Anything y'all want us to cover, we got you.
Definitely.
But this is an Am I Wrong / battle rap. You know what it is, man. It's Bridge and Dub P.
Buzz TV. We out.